Hello, this is Adrielle Vanderstamp, and you are now turning into Times Magazine's 3-week-long special that here at Time we like to call An Interview with God. We are now on our second week, and you won't believe what we have in store. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me introduce our very special guest, God the Father.
Hello, Adrielle. I am very happy to be back here at Time, to be able to be doing this mini-series for you guys. I really like to make my presence known.
And we are very happy to have you, Father. If you guys forgot to tune in last week, we focused on the baptism of Jesus Christ.
Oh yes, that was a great time.
Yes, it was. But now, time to get serious. Today we are going to focus on the story that the folks at home know very well. But have you ever heard it from the Father of all creation? God. Would you please tell the people at home about Adam and Eve?
I would be happy to, Adrielle. It was the beginning of time. I had just created the world, and I decided it needed a little something extra. So I decided to create the first of all my children, Adam. I gave him paradise, with only one rule. He could not eat fruit from the particular tree which he had to agree to follow.
Yes. Understandable, yes.
Then I decided Adam needed a companion. I needed her. I named her Eve. I had the same expectations for her as well. One day, though, they fell into the depths of temptation and betrayed me.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Okay, this would be a good time for some viewer questions.
Dear God, I have a few questions for you. What did you do after Adam and Eve betrayed you? Also, I understand that you made covenants with many of the patriarchs from the Old Testament. Who was one? And what was the covenant? Sincerely, Liz Bolton from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Those were all great questions, Lizzie. Firstly, I will discuss my response to their sins. I decided to address the situation with a promise of redemption. I did make many covenants with the patriarchs. The one I remember most clearly is the one I made with Abraham. I promised him descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky.
Wow, so great, so forgiving. Next viewer question.
Yes, God, this Herschel from Green Cheyenne, Wyoming, questioning you. I have heard before that the covenants you made with the patriarchs led to the accumulation of the Messiah. Is that true? And if so, who is this promise fulfilled through?
Oh. Herschel, what you have heard is very true. All of the covenants I have made with the patriarchs were leading up to the coming of the Messiah. That Messiah is none other than my son, Jesus Christ.
Thank you to our viewers for sending in their questions. Now for some questions of my own. God, how would you best describe the coming of the Messiah?
Adrielle, I think the best term for the coming of Jesus would be the Word of God made flesh.
Fascinating. Finally, why did your only son come to us in the first place?
Adrielle, there are many reasons for that, but the crux of the situation was that I wanted to restore the covenantal love between myself and humans with each other.
How inspiring. Now, my last 3 questions are what we at Time like to call biblical bonuses. Are you ready?
I am very ready.
Okay. Would you eat a bowl of crickets for $4,000?
Crickets taste good anyway, so yes.
Which animal is the best animal?
Alligators, duh.
And finally, who is the best theology class in the world?
Hands down, Mrs. Regal's Theology 10, Period 6, at Mercy High School in Omaha, Nebraska.
Well, I would like to thank God the Father for joining me for a second time. Tune in next week for the final piece where we will finally answer the question, why do bad things happen to good people? This has been Adriel Vanderstamp at With Time. Have a good night and be safe out there.
Down, down.